What's going on, everybody? My name is John Serwin, and this is my kitchen. Welcome. Today, I'm going to show you how I made this. 1 quart of homemade Dijon mustard. Very wine, briny, and sharp. Show you the techniques and how it's done. Stay tuned. To start our Dijon mustard, we need to make ourselves a nice flavorful liquid. So, going into this medium saucepan here, I have 150 grams of diced yellow onion. I have 360 grams or a cup and a half of white wine. I'm using Sauvignon Blanc. I am going to also put in 15 grams or 3 cloves of garlic that I've minced up. Next, I'm going to go in with 160 grams or 2/3 of a cup of white wine vinegar. And last but not least, I have 236 grams or 1 cup of water. We're going to go ahead and put this on the stove top and boil it off for about 15 minutes to get those onions, garlic, and all those flavors meld together and let it all steep together. All right, over at our stove top, we're going to put our saucepan on and throw it on to high heat. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to let it boil for about 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, I misspoke. It was not boil. You bring it up to a boil, and then you go ahead and back it down to a nice low simmer. Simmer it for 15 minutes, and now I have it off. I am going to give it a quick little mix around and just let it kind of cool down to room temperature before we strain off that onions and garlic. We have had our wine, water, white wine vinegar, onion, and garlic steeping, and we are just going to go ahead and strain out this onion and garlic. Do not throw away this onion. We have a recipe we will be using it for. But right now it's done its job. Into our flavorful liquid, we are going to add in 1 cup of whole yellow mustard seed, 1/4 of a cup of dry mustard, which is 24 grams. Also, the yellow mustard seed was 165 grams. We have 1 teaspoon or 6 grams of salt going in and 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic. We're just going to go ahead and give this a mix up, and we are going to let it sit for 1 to 2 days and steep inside this liquid. Just put it somewhere that you won't hit it and knock it over. So I'm going to get this covered, and we will be back in 2 days. Well, this looks like a good spot where I won't be clumsy and knock it over. Good job, John. Why don't you give yourself a thumbs up? Attaboy. All right, now that our mustard seeds have been soaking for 1 day, you can let it go for as long as you want. I was gonna try and go 2 days, but I gotta get this made. So just doing the 1 day. If I could get this plastic off, geez. I'm gonna go ahead and take my immersion blender, and if you don't have an immersion blender, just put it right into a regular blender and blend this up. It's seeming pretty thick, so I am going to put a little bit of water in here to help break up a little more because we want this nice and creamy. Don't be afraid to add too much water because we are going to be cooking this down. All right, now that I've got the Dijon as smooth as I believe I can get it, one quick little pulse. I am going to transfer it into a pot, and we are going to cook it off for about 15 minutes. Or actually, we're going to see. It might be anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. Transfer on in. If we need to add more water, we always can. All right, see you over at the stovetop. All right, over here at the stovetop, we are going to take our mustard, put it on medium heat, and we are going to bring it up to a boil. Once it hits a boil, we are then going to drop it down to a simmer and simmer it for about 10 minutes, constantly stirring it. All right, well, 10 minutes has elapsed, and we have a very early Dijon mustard is what we have. Crazy thing about this is you really won't know the flavor until about a week from now. So you just got to kind of trust the process and see where it takes you. So we're going to take our canning funnel, and we have, I believe this is a quart size mason jar. You can break it up into pints if you want, but we're going to see if this all fits into a quart, and I'll break it up later on. But actually, Dijon mustard is so delicious that it doesn't last that long in the household. So I bet I would go through this in no time, less than a month. So let's give her a shot here. See how I think I think we might make it, folks. Ooh, great success. Ooh, she's quite pungent right now. Give a few taps to get the all of the air bubbles out of here. And if you're really concerned about them, you could use a little bamboo skewer. Put a little lid on here and leave it till it comes down to room temperature, and then I'm going to throw it into the fridge. So right now it's super sharp, super pungent, but actually quite delicious still. You got that wine flavor, you got that mustard, the ground mustard and the mustard seed. So we'll see how it is in a week from now. But yeah, gonna let her cool her down and throw it into the fridge. Give it a shot. This is still part of the condiment series now. Yeah, didn't realize I was a homesteader that likes to make his own condiments, but apparently that's where we are. So yeah, give it a shot, comment, and let me know what you think. And remember, you're just making food out of ingredients until you sit down and share them with the ones you love. Then it's a meal. All right, guys, greatly appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. Till next time.